We have some very tough decisions to make. As you may know, in the last episode, we did get ourselves Xilonen C3, and that's, that's nice and all. Boosts her damage a little bit, gets us closer to other very impactful constellations. But obviously, I don't look at leaks, so I didn't really know that these were coming, and I really didn't know that the Chronicle banners were rerunning with so many Geo characters. And as we can very clearly see, I do not have many primos left. So I'm not going to be pulling for any Navia constellations because I'd have to get super lucky to even get one, and it's not like the most impactful constellation. However, getting her signature weapon would be nice, and then I could put this one back onto Itto. But a lot of you guys were saying, and I do agree with this, that Chiori has some really good constellations, but even more so getting her signature weapon would be great. Technically, we do already have her signature weapon, but we ignore that because Xilonen's holding it, and we will never take that from her. If I had to choose, I would say I'm more interested in trying to pull Chiori or her weapon, probably her weapon. However, Chronicle banner has 0 pity. You saw how few pulls we have. There is almost no shot we even see a 5-star. So it would be a miracle to even get a Chiori or her weapon from the Chronicle wish. But what's more likely is I'd lose the 50-50. Or I suppose it's equally likely, but with my luck, it's more likely. Then if that banner disappears before we get a second 5-star, that fate point that we worked so hard to get will also disappear. I know that the pity does carry over into the next Chronicle banner, but we also have to remember that they seem to be going in order, and in Sumeru there were a total of 0 Geo characters released. So legitimately, it could be years before we see a Chronicle banner on this account that is actually useful again, meaning I really don't care about leaving pity on it. All that to say, I've been going back and forth so much this past week, trying to decide if I should just commit to attempting to get Navia's weapon or hoard my primogems and probably be disappointed with the Chronicle banner. Overall, I do think investing in Chiori would be more impactful for the account, but because of all the other reasons that I mentioned, I don't actually know if that's the smartest thing to go for. Also, I hate farming specters so much. As I always say, the enemies themselves aren't that bad anymore, but they put them in the most annoying locations. Like, look at this. Why? Why is it in a tree? There's no need. But one of those characters that needs them is Goro, who you all reminded me, and I did know this at one point, I guess I just forgot. Crowning his burst doesn't really help us. It's his skill that we are more concerned with, so I will be trying to crown that as well. Then I went in and saw that Chiori's talents were only 8 at the highest, so I'd prefer to get them, crowned ideally, but at least to level 9. Now, there are a couple of ways we can get some more primos. Another factor here is we are currently at 15 pity on the weapon banner, and I think the way that this works, I probably should know this, but I don't pull on the weapon banner all too often. Since we got an off-banner 5-star weapon last time, we're probably guaranteed to get an on-banner one, but we could lose the 50-50 and get this, which I don't think we can even use on this account. The best use case is just a stat stick for Zhongli, but he already has one of those. Part of me really wants to test my luck on this banner, but then I'm gonna have even fewer wishes left for the Chronicle banner. What if I let the game decide for me? If the game tells us that we have a lot of luck, then I will pull now. But if we have no luck, then that's the game saying that I should wait. I got my fortune slip. It is Rising Fortune. I'll be honest, I don't really know if that means I should or shouldn't pull. I'm just going around fighting a bunch of weekly bosses so that I don't have to make a decision. All right, you know what? We have one standard banner pull. If it's a claymore of any kind, that's the game telling us to pull for the claymore. But if it's a polearm, we do not pull. So let's see what we get. It's a blue. It's a sword. What does that mean? It was the Harbinger of Dawn. I understand. The game is telling me to head to the first spot that we see a Harbinger in this entire game. And unless I'm being dumb, which I never do that, Senora is the first Harbinger that we see right here. I mean, technically we do see our siblings standing on one of these cliffs in a cutscene before we see Senora, but they're not a Harbinger. And since it is Harbinger of Dawn, we change the time accordingly. Now, supposedly we're going to see some sort of sign that will tell me whether I should or should not pull. Oh, there it is. The sun is rising behind this building because there's a chest on it that I never claimed. Okay, and then we're gonna get something in the chest that will give me a sign. Here we go. What is in the chest? Foul and notes. I understand. When you see foul in this game, there is only one thing that your brain can go to. Timmy on the bridge. And we got the apprentice notes because he gives you a note that he wants you to deliver for him. So we're just gonna head over here and Timmy will give me my next clue. All right, is there anything useful here? Just like Daddy. I mean, that is a clear reference. Nivulette, I have arrived. Oh, We're not accepting visitors. Okay. I see it. The book. The history of the decline and fall of Remuria. This is my next clue. Where? Oh, right. It goes into the other thing. It's in here somewhere. Where the heck did it go? I pulled up a picture of what this book looks like, and according to that, we don't have it. That makes no sense. I suppose that means I need to go get the rest of the series. Oh, wait. What if this was all intentional? Because this is where I can come to buy the rest of the series. See, we have it right here. But is it possible that this was what I was supposed to find? It's Radiant Spin Crystal 100. The tune inside is Coruscating Street. Now, coruscating means like bright and flashy. So we need to find a bright and flashy street. I mean, think about it. Think about it. Okay. These are twinkling. You know, they're kind of bright and flashy. And then flashy as in fashion. Yeah, okay. And that gave us a carrot and cabbage. Cabbage obviously is a reference to the unusual hilichurl, so I just need to go around until I find him. Not here. Not here either. Nope. Nope. Also no. Nope. 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 No. Nope. Nope. This dude was literally at the last spot he could have been at. Oh, this is why I had to come here. It seems to be talking about this place, Rex Lapis's Lingju. I probably butchered that pronunciation. That log discussed hidden treasure, and right down the hill from it is a Sealy. These lead you to hidden treasure, and it's in the area that the book was talking about. From this chest, we are given a claymore, and it bounced away from everything else to be by itself. Also, weapon XP and a 4-leaf clover. Okay, we will pick that up. We'll go to Navia. We just got this. So I will put this onto her. I will give her the Lucky Dog's clover that we just got. And since there was weapon XP, you know where you get that? The blacksmith. And Xilonen is a blacksmith, meaning the game is telling me to pull right now. We'll set this, but it shouldn't even matter. The game has given me permission. It has spoken that we will see a gold wish here. We do have to go to single pulls, but that's fine. I'm not trying to be greedy. I don't need more than one weapon. If Genshin itself led me here, how could I possibly not see the 5-star? All of the signs pointed towards us getting a 5-star. It's just so obvious. We're even getting some early purples. Wait, that's actually the second Lanyan that the game gave me. That must be the final piece of the puzzle. We have to go to where we were first introduced to Lanyan. And if I'm not mistaken, it was right here. Hello, Madam Ping. It's time to get lucky. Come on. Come on. I've done everything that the game asked. What more could they want from me? This is the last wish I could do right now. And it's blue. It's not gold because the game is testing me. We have to get these to show that we are committed. Then we pull these on the standard banner. We've gotten 2 claymores in a row. We see a purple. It's a bow. Then we get blue, another bow, and blue bow. Oh, I understand. It showed us 2 claymores and then 3 bows because it's saying, oh, you want the claymore? Well, right now there is an event that would give us a bow and I've not finished it. So I think the game wants me to do more of this event, which will give us the primos to get the 5-star weapon. This will be my 3rd time completing this event in its entirety. So please wish me luck.
It's been 84.
I'm so tired of that event. I never want to do it again. But not only did I complete this event in its entirety, minus this part because no thank you, I also did everything that is currently available in this event, which got us a whopping 1,000 primos. Let's just go ahead and spend them now. I was debating trying to save them until I could get a full 10 pull, but if I do a 10 pull and it's not gold, that's going to be very disappointing. So we'll just do the singles. And I'm hoping for just a purple at least. That'll get me enough star glitter to do an additional pull. There's a purple. It is... Oh, I think it's a new spear for this account, allowing me to get another intertwined fate. Let me get 2 more pulls. First one's blue. Second one, also blue. What does that weapon do? Yeah, it seems like it's better on someone who scales with attack, and we don't really have that on here. Now, I think there are still 2 more ways that we can get primos. But before we do that, I'd like to come in here, do some converting and crafting, and just see how many talents we can level up. Because all of Xilonen's rollerblade attacks scale with her normal attack, I want to level this up as it's a huge part of how we use her. I won't be able to crown it unless we get very lucky with our crafting here. We'll craft the one of this. And now we need Layla to pop off. We got 1 extra, and now we need 16. So we need to get 2 extra. We didn't even get 1. Awesome. Oh, okay. Layla is just not working today. Let's say goodbye to Samora. as we level Goro's skill to level 12 and might as well go up to level 13. So kind of accidentally a double crowned Goro. While we're here, Yunjin's burst can also go up to level 13. Chiori's skill can go to level 9 and Navia's burst can also go to level 9. You know what? While we're at it, Zhongli's skill will join the others at level 9. I could level Xilonen's burst up, but I think I do want to crown her normal attack first. Before we go get those primos though, my resin is maxed and I was actually able to find something that we need to farm that's open today. What is both kind of exciting but also terrifying is the fact that this account is getting to the point where soon I'm gonna have everything as high leveled as I can possibly get it, which means the only thing I'll be able to farm and get upgrades for will be artifacts. And we all know how that goes. But it is also exciting to think that I won't have to worry about, oh, who do I have to farm for today? I just go out and farm artifacts. Zero thought involved. And from our farming, I can get Navia's burst to be crowned. But you know what? Why stop there? We can do even more farming and then bring Navia's normal attack up to level 9. Definitely not able to crown it right now, but I think that's a pretty good amount of upgrades. It might actually be the most upgrading I've ever done in one of these challenge accounts in a single video. So in the Spiral Abyss, we have a pyro damage bonus. We have Night Soul Blessing stuff, cryo damage bonus, dendro bonus, cryo elemental skills, and dendro elemental skills. So not a single thing to help this account. Well, maybe the one on floor 10 for Xilonen, but that's not really super necessary. Let's see how this goes. I always start with such high hopes when I enter the Spiral Abyss, and it always ends with me feeling so defeated. I am glad to see though that floor 9 feels stupidly easy. Why is he backing away from me? The enemy's actually scared. And you know what? I don't blame him. On to floor 10, which is going so well. I have to enjoy it while we're here, because soon we will begin suffering. All right, final enemy of floor 10. Now is when we're going to move on to what could be a lot more difficult. But I'm putting Navia on the first half because of slime. Her build right now is kind of set up to do crystallized stuff. And so I figure this gives her the best shot of actually doing that. As long as these dudes don't attack the central monolith thing, I could kind of just take my time. So I will not be wasting any of my bursts. Easy chamber 1, and we got 2 samurais to start. Oh, it's just you? That's not that bad. You stay frozen. I'm just gonna buff up a little bit. No, oh, I was not gonna try to kill his pet, and then it just died. My bad. So we will attempt to do this quickly. We'll throw down that. We'll throw this into Chiori burst. Chiori's skill into Navia, and then move on to the second half. Luckily, I don't care too much about my bursts here, but since you're going to take them away anyways, I might as well use some of them, and then we get all of them back. There were 2 enemies here though, right? Yes. Oh boy. And you spawn with invincibility. We love that. Bro, it's like 10 seconds of not being able to do anything. And then he's invincible during that attack as well. Cool. And he runs away. Oh, nope. Don't want to get hit by that. Let me guess, you're going to run away again? Yeah. Okay, cool. You're such a fun guy to deal with, and you're not even a mushroom. Pretty simple floor 11 for us. It is time to now hate my life. Oh, ew, why do you put 2 of those? Oh, and oh, wow, it just gets worse and worse. And then, okay, cool. I'm gonna win so hard. Huge victory incoming. I need as many primos as I can get. First enemy is dead. Oh, I hate these things. I hate these things so much. Oh, they are so tanky. Who gave you permission to be like this? Can you stop deleting my HP? It's kind of rude. Yeah, not the best time in the world. Are you immune to damage right now? Yes. Glad I wasted everything. I'm assuming I can crystallize this, but if I can't, then Navia doesn't really need to be here. Clearly, I can't do pyro application, which is ideally what you would want to bring. We are doing no damage. Wow, this is bad. It's not even like the other team would be able to do much better here. It's also unfortunate that the boss instantly destroys any construct I put up, but that's just been a common problem that Geo characters have had for a long time. On the bright side, I will say, we're not having trouble surviving at all. I think it's just a matter of this is a terrible matchup for this account. I wish I could just forfeit this chamber, but continue on, because I want to try the rest of this floor, but this is just such a pain. I can't remember. If you run out of time in here, do you get to just continue, or does it actually kick you out? I will be quite disappointed if it kicks me out. Don't you do it. Don't you dare. It kicks you out. I've come to learn that that's one of the worst enemies we could possibly face in here. Good to know. But the big question is, am I rewarded for my efforts? 2 wishes remaining. 1 wish remaining. All blues. On to the last method for getting a couple primos. And I feel that at best we would get 2 wishes out of this. Look at Albedo. We actually get to use them. We have done this once on this account in the past, but I'll go over it again because I'm sure not everyone saw that. Ooh, we also can't get any additional buffs. That kind of sucks. But essentially the way that this works is that they force you to bring in a full team. Obviously, if I brought in a full team of Geo every time, I'd run out of characters really quick. Also, these are terrible starting characters. Usually, I do try to avoid getting extra resonance or any passive buffs that can help the team unless I absolutely cannot avoid it. And then once we're in here, we only use the Geo characters, which, as I pointed out, these aren't exactly the best starting characters to have, but it's just not really much of an option. Okay, took it down. I think I only got 1 star. Maybe 1, 2. I don't know how that works. Companion Geo. Yes. I guess I'm taking Itto. I think I'm gonna have to drop the difficulty because we're gonna run out of characters so fast. All right, that one was a little easier, but I think we have a boss next. So for this, I shall bring Xilonen and I guess Albedo, then 2 random characters, as I think this is the plunging attack one, and Xilonen likes doing plunging attacks. Okay, maybe not as much as I thought. Oh, this is actually a big problem because Xilonen, since we have other elements on the team, she's not doing her normal attacks. She's instead doing what would be better for the other characters on the team. But I can't spam my skill here. Uh-oh. This is gonna be close. Come on. Come on. Did I do it? Nope. I think that's about as close as you can get. All right, we're gonna have to do this differently then. I'll bring Navia instead, and we will hope that this is good enough. That doesn't do as much as I wanted. Though this does get through the shield a lot faster. Oh, she died during her burst. All right, we gotta restart. You know what? Let's just be smart here. We cannot do this on the highest difficulty. To normal mode we go. This should hopefully be a little easier. We do no damage. Yep, okay. Let's restart already. This game mode is not very nice to challenge accounts. So, Xilonen and Albedo. This should go a lot smoother. Oh, wait. No, is Xilonen still gonna be bad here? Yes. Luckily, it was still enough. Gonna take another random companion. Elite battle. Probably a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Only have to take out 6 enemies. Still got it though. I take random companion. Yeah, Itto, we need more damage dealers. Oh, you know what? I'll do it again. And then I'll take Zhongli. Start off with our nice little plunges, as you do. And then we'll go for this, we'll go for that. Use our skill. And then we start doing charged attacks. How much does your plunge do? Ooh. Hey, I jumped. Help, my Itto is struggling for energy. He's a very hungry boy. But there we go. What do we have? Just 2 more than another boss? I think we can manage that. Geo Companion. Oh, it's the last one. Oh, it's a monolith thing. We have the little cow guy. And cow guy is a taunt. So that should help us. I know you want to use that little taunty guy during your burst for the most damage. I just want to keep him away from the monolith. This is a slow way of doing it, but it does work. And I think if we take you out, it ends. Yes, huge damage. Love to see it. Only the boss remains. You know, whenever I use Navia, I always forget to put up her burst. That should be the first thing I ever do in a rotation. Okay, that was easy. The normal mode is not that bad, but simply due to the lack of number of characters that we have, I can't do the hard difficulty. For completing this, how many primos do we get? Or 40, so 2 wishes, like I said. You know, I haven't done these either. I guess we might as well. Okay, I see what I have to do here. My first echo on the account. Might as well get Ningguang's as well. Wait, is this using my Ningguang's build? Oh no. Wait, I don't do damage though. I might actually have to swap her build for this. Luckily, there's no timer. Oh, they just destroyed that shield in 1 hit. Wait, this is not okay. Oh, you think you're so funny and cool putting them on different sides now? And they're not even ranged enemies anymore? So my barrier means nothing? Oh, they do so much damage to the monolith. I also love that if you place your barrier too close to the monolith, it just destroys it. Yeah, okay. I have to actually put a build on this character. Here, Kaya, you hold all the stuff that Ningguang is using. I will 100% forget to swap this back. Bad news. It appears the only catalyst that I have leveled is Prototype Amber. Can I, like, level it 1 time? Just get it up to level 20? You know what? I'll do whatever I can do without farming anything. Level 40, ascend. Level 50, cannot ascend anymore. All right, well, that's a little bit better. She should be able to do a little more damage. We got this. This is gonna be so easy. I feel like I'm doing about the same damage. No, I'm a little more. I don't know if it's enough, though. Oh, no, they're gonna destroy that. Yeah, okay, that was dumb. Like, how? And then we have these guys to deal with. Come on, stun them. Keep stunning them. Who's next? These dweebs. Wait, no. Oh my gosh. I think we'll have 1 more enemy after this. Probably gonna be a big one. Hey, whoa. You move way too fast. Don't you dare, dude. He does over 24% in one hit. How the heck do you expect me to do this? This doesn't even play into what Ningguang is good at. The dude just runs in with a giant axe. What's my Jade Screen gonna do against an axe? Break. That's what. Oh, great. Ningguang doesn't know how to aim up. This is so dumb. There's nothing I could do different. This is all I can do. Hilichurl does 32% in one hit. I'm gonna attempt to do this as best as I can. There's just not much I can do. How am I going to stop the Minotaur? Okay, I think I did it. I distracted him. I had to be exactly where he was going to spawn to grab his attention. Now we just don't let him touch the center once. There we go. That sucked. As a reward, we now have a fart trail. So, I mean, we've got that going for us, I guess. As well as having Navia's signature weapon. Right here, this next one. This is all the primos I have. This is all I can do, and it's still blue. What a fun time. Okay, I have one Natlin key, which should get us enough primos to do one more pull. I'm pretty sure I already know what color this is gonna be. And oh, I thought it was actually going to go gold for a second. It looked so gold. Game actually got me excited. This is going to be our final attempt, as I've now gotten all of the primos that we can from these events, and I realized that I have some Pyroculi, which will give us an additional 100 primos. We did get some Pyro Sigils as well. I don't know if it's enough to level this. Oh, wait. What? Oh, I do have some of those. I just checked my Pyro Sigil count on a different account, so I thought that I had pretty much none. Well, I am very happy to be proven wrong. We do have 5 Acquaint Fates as well now, which I think will guarantee us getting a purple on here, and that might be enough Star Glitter to get another wish. Perhaps I'm misremembering and I am not actually guaranteed to get a purple. No purple. But that's okay, because maybe we'll get one on here. This right here is the 50th wish, and as we all know, that means we are not really that close to Soft Pity. This is the last wish I can do now, but I only need 10 more primos until another wish, so I will find a way to get those. Oh, ooh, another Acquaint Fate. Maybe this one will be purple. Surely this one's purple. Okay, thank goodness. And it is. Yao Yao, can you maybe go to the 4-star only account? That'd be kind of nice. All right, so second to last wish that we'll be able to do. It's still blue. I'm sad. Now I need 10 primos. So I guess I will just go open a couple chests. And then here we go. The last wish that I'm able to do with all of my primogems. And it is not gold. Oh, boy, I love RNG. So I guess earlier when the game told us that we were going to get the weapon, it was actually lying. Well, at the very least, I can make our other DPS stronger by crowning Xilonen's normal attack. But I don't think we're gonna see another Navia banner for at least another year. And this also kind of means that we have no shot at getting anything on the Chronicle banners. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed. Okay, you know what? I have one Natlin key. I'm gonna go around and try to scrap together one more wish. If we somehow get the verdict from it, I can be happy. I can let out a sigh of relief knowing that I didn't just burn through a ton of primos for nothing. But if we do not get the verdict, then the video will end immediately. And since I'm basically leaving town for a week right after I finish editing this video, I can then be sad the entire time, knowing that I get to come back to an account that does not have the verdict. All right, the plan changed a little bit. The video still will end if I do not get the verdict, but I went around Dragonspine and got an additional 34 Crimson Agate, opened up all the chests that I could find. I forgot that you have to keep doing this and it doesn't just put them all in at once. So now we can claim all of this, which gives us 2 intertwined fates. And from all the chests I opened, I have enough for 4 pulls. And then plus 2 of the intertwines, but we also have 2 Acquaint Fates, which maybe can get us like a purple. I don't know. No, it's nothing. But that's okay. I'd rather just get the blues on that banner. We're at 55 pity. I get to do 6 pulls. We have to get lucky because we are not getting into soft pity territory. Pull number 2. Pull number 3. Pull number 4. Here we go with number 5. And remember, if we don't see gold, goodbye. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you all next time.